What's that expression, Luis? Disbelief? Astonishment?
Frankly, both. And you're right. I won't underestimate you again.
Good. And just in case you thought my beating you was a fluke, how about a rematch?
Well, I want to know how you beat me, Sheridan. I mean, I got the impression that you'd never played basketball before.
I guess I'm just a natural athlete.
What's going on?
Thank you. Just in time to celebrate.
What do we celebrate?
Victory over oppression. Looking at the woman who beat Luis Lopez Fitzgerald in a game of one-on-one.
You're putting me on.
Am I putting him on, Luis?
She beat me by 1 point.
Unreal. I wish I would have been here to see that. To see anyone beat my buddy Luis is amazing, but for you to beat him, that's really something.
Are you implying that I'm an inferior athlete?
No. It's just not too often anybody gets the better of my buddy Luis here.
Well, I guess there's a first time for everything, huh, Luis? Typical. He hated to admit that I beat him. Couldn't bear to congratulate me.
I think he's still in shock. Go.
What was that? A test?
Well, I did have a fleeting thought that Luis threw the game, but I can see that he had to play hard against you.
Yes, he did.
It's amazing that you beat him. I mean, you've never played basketball before?
Oh, none to speak of.
Well, then this is quite a win for you.
It's one I don't think Luis will ever be able to get over.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I do. I've known plenty of guys like him. They all expect women to feed their egos and gaze at them adoringly as if they're still the high school jock heroes.
Luis isn't that kind of guy.
I've never seen such an ego. I just hope I deflated it enough.
Sheridan, you're wrong about him.
I don't think so, Hank. I know why you're defending Luis. You and he are good friends, but I'm not convinced.
Well, you know what? You just don't know what a really good guy he is.
Maybe to you.
No, to everyone. He's probably the most decent guy in Harmony.
I know, Hank. You already told me. Luis Lopez Fitzgerald, captain of the football team, baseball team, basketball team, and class president, and valedictorian.
It's all true.
Fine, but he's not in high school anymore, and I'm not an adoring freshman.
No, but Luis lives in the real world, okay? And life's been tough on him.
Oh, boo-hoo, poor Luis.
No, I'm serious. He had so much promise. It's not like me.
What? You didn't show any promise?
I don't know. You know, I might have if I'd have taken school more seriously, but I was always a major screw-up.
So you were the little boy who was always sitting outside the principal's office.
That was me.
What else are you interested in, Hank? Besides girls and basketball?
Well, don't dismiss them so lightly, because they occupied most of my waking hours.
That's not all you thought about. What else do you want out of life?
I told you, you know? I want to go to far corners of the earth and see how the rest of the world lives.
Well, sounds to me like you're a successful man, Hank. You've done what you set out to do.
Some of it. I'm not done, at least I hope not. I'm lucky compared to Luis.
How so?
Luis had dreams too, you know? I mean, he was smart. He could have gone to any college he wanted to on a scholarship. You know, but he gave up that chance. Like I said, he put his whole life on hold for his brother and his sisters and his mother. He made the kind of sacrifices that only a real champion can make.
Here, this is for you.
For me? It's not ticking. Should I be worried?
Okay, wise guy, open it.
Luis, you're giving me a present.
Consider it a peace offering.
See? Leave it to Luis to do the right thing.
The right thing. We'll see about that. What is it?
Read the inscription.
Sheridan Crane, Youth Center Champion. Luis, I've never won anything in my life.
Well, now you have.
But when did you have time to have this done?
I have extra trophies in the storeroom and an engraving tool. Congratulations. You won fair and square.
What'd I tell her?
I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything. You brought me down a notch, and I guess I needed it. So I'll keep my end of the bargain. From now on, the girls get equal court time for basketball.
You see what I mean? They don't come any better than Luis. He's a straight shooter. I mean, he doesn't lie to himself, and he doesn't lie to anyone else. And he expects everybody to do the same.
I feel terrible, Hank. I can't accept this. I love it, but I don't deserve it.
Well, sure you do. It's just like Luis said, you know, you won it fair and square.
That's just it. There's something I have to tell Luis.
Well, he's probably in the locker room. You want me to go get him?
Yes, please.
Hey, Sheridan. How'd the big game go?
Oh, no. I'd rather you weren't seen here, Robert. Can I meet you later?
Well, I'm leaving town. I just wanted to say goodbye. Hey, you won. That's terrific. I guess you really showed that guy.
Yeah, but it was wrong what I did.
What, get me to coach you?
Yes, I lied to Luis, and now I have to tell him the truth.
I don't get it. I thought you hated this guy.
I did, but that was before he was so damn decent. Giving me this trophy and congratulating me.
Well, you couldn't have won if you hadn't worked so hard. I'm glad you won. So, goodbye, Sheridan.
Thanks again, Robert. I appreciate everything you did for me.
It was great coaching. You worked so hard to get those moves on.
Robert Horry of the Lakers?
Uh-oh.
So that's how she did it.
Luis,
I should have known. No, I guess I should be flattered that you used the mighty Crane connection to get one of the greatest basketball players in the country, just so you could humiliate me.
I was going to tell you the truth,
Yeah, I'll
Luis.
bet.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Horry. So what do you say? The Lakers gonna go all the way this year?
Count on it. Sheridan, sorry I blew your cover. Maybe I'll see you around the court sometime.
It's okay. Thanks again.
All right.
Bye. Suppose you want this back?
I should have known you'd pull a dirty trick like this.
You're right. It was a dirty trick, and I'm sorry.
No, you're not. You're just like all the rest of your family, using your connections to get back at anyone who stands up against the Cranes.
That's not true. You made me angry when you challenged me to play basketball, knowing I didn't have a clue.
Oh, that's right. So you went out and hired one of the biggest basketball stars in the country as your personal coach.
Okay, look, Luis. You have to admit, she learned pretty fast, okay? Now, I mean, she must have worked really hard to get so good so fast.
I'll admit it. You learn fast. You just couldn't stand it that someone like me could be as good at anything as a Crane.
Oh, would you get off it? Why can't you forget that I'm a Crane?
Because you never let anyone forget it.
That's a lie. I don't throw my name around like it's some kind of badge.
Oh, that's exactly what you do. You and the rest of your family.
Oh, come on, Luis. She said she was sorry. Lighten up.
But you're not the one she lied to, okay, Hank?
No, but you have to admit you gave her good reason. You haven't exactly been easy to get along with here.
I treated her just like anyone else. But that wasn't good enough. The mighty Sheridan Crane expected special kid glove treatment.
Not true.
You know, I wonder if that old boyfriend in Paris learned the hard way, too. What was his name? Jean-Luc something? You know, I wonder who was at fault when you broke up. You said he was a sleaze. Maybe you deserved each other.
That's a low blow. Even for you. I was ready to come clean with you, even apologize, but I've changed my mind now. You don't even deserve an apology.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's just take a step back here and lower the volume, okay? You two still have to work together for a few weeks.
Yeah, 96 more hours of hell.
It can't end soon enough for me.
I can't wait either. You know, actually, you've done me a favor, Luis. You've shown me that there are just as many jerks in Harmony as there were in Paris, and I much prefer Paris.
Good! Then why don't you go back there?
Oh, believe me, as soon as I'm through working for you, I'm on the first plane out to Paris.